Hey, hello. Thank you for being here. Sending love to everyone. Um, the message is be open to receiving as well as giving love and affection in whatever form that takes for you. All right. Hey, everybody. My name's Holly. I'm a psychic medium. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe and like if so inclined, and let's get going. All right, so today I did something a little differently. I pulled a card, just put out a bunch of decks wherever I always gravitate to what I feel called to, put them on the table. And then this morning, I just felt the nudge, and always follow your nudge. I felt the nudge to, well, do what you want. You've got free will, and this is a general reading, okay? So it can't resonate with everyone, and also be aware of where your information is coming from. So, if you hear voices telling you to do bad things, don't do that, obviously. But I did ask for, just guidance and what to do. I always do that, but I was asking pretty fervently, what is the guidance for today? What do I need to know and tell the collective? So I was drawn to the Light Seers Tarot deck, my little pocket deck, and shuffled vigorously, and this card popped out. Okay. And that is the Major Arcana, and it's the Devil. So I asked, okay, what do I need to know? What does the collective need to know? What is the message about this today to start out the reading? And the message is that don't be afraid of this card. Don't be afraid of that message. Don't be afraid of, what it could mean. All it means is that think for yourself. Follow your judgment. Oh, and my shirt says trust the universe, if any of you are wondering. So, yeah. Trust the universe. So, anyway, but as far as this goes, think for yourself. Use your discernment, use your mind, use your spirit. Feel and think your way through situations. If you're getting a red flag, acknowledge it. If you are questioning things, you're questioning for a reason. Now, sometimes we can just be jaded and paranoid. I get that. I'm right there with you. But really calm, center, almost slightly detach from the situation to look at it in terms of actions speak louder than words. Okay? So that's a message for someone, and that's the way we're going to start out. So that's kind of a big message, and I think that is applicable for everyone in pretty much almost every situation. Hear what people are really saying, not what you want to hear. That's what I heard. That's the message. So, and that's in all areas of your life. And always come from a place of, does this serve the best and highest good? Okay, they're just saying stop. I need to stop there, and that's it. Okay, all right. So however that resonates, that's what it is. Okay, I'm going to have a little drink of my coffee. I gulped coffee. It's weird. I know. All right. So yesterday I met a lovely friend that I haven't seen in a long time, and we used to work together. And she gave me a deck that she said has been sitting and hasn't really been getting any use, and she wanted me to have it. So that is what I'm going to use today. I have never seen this before. It is so much fun. I've been playing with it and looking at it, and I got to put my glasses on, you all. It's the deck of affirmations, and it's got a rabbit riding a unicorn over a rainbow. I mean, come on. That's just fun. 50 affirmation cards to help you help yourself without the self-helpiness. You gotta love that. It's by Knock Knock Say Something More. knockknockstuff.com. It doesn't have an actual author listed or creator listed, but there are fun little messages around the box. And this is what the deck looks like. And then there are messages on the back. Okay, so we're going to use this. And anytime you get, even if it's from a wonderful friend that you trust, no matter what you get, whether it's brand new and you're ripping the paper off the box, always cleanse it. And remember, I've always said the way you can do that, just put your hands over it, say a mantra, a prayer, call for guidance, ask for all energies, ties, attachments, and cords or entities in all directions of time that do not serve the greater good to please be removed from this item. It doesn't matter if it's a crystal, it doesn't matter if it's a piece of jewelry, it doesn't matter if it's a piece of clothing. If you do a lot of secondhand shopping, me, hello, you gotta do that. You really have to do that. Items hold energy, okay? So, I'm not saying you're bringing in a ghost with everything you bring in the house, but you know what? Somebody made it, even if it's brand new. Someone made it, someone's hands touched it, stones were mined. It's, you know, just, but you can do that. Or your breath, remember, breath is life. There are a million ways you can do things. Some people use salt to cleanse, some people use smoke to cleanse, some people will use sunlight or moonlight. I just basically, sometimes I'll even, instead of sage, I'll just light incense and lit the smoke and lift it and clear it while I'm saying a mantra or a prayer. And then I use my breath. But pretty much your intention and where you direct your energy and where you direct the divine energy coming through you, just ask for help. Just say, please remove any attachments or please release all pain and suffering in all directions of time, in the creation, in the being, in the development, in any area connected to this item. And that's all you have to do. So it's always good to, and that way it makes it your own and you put your energy into it. All right, so that's your little 101 for the day. Okay, so we're going to get an affirmation from our self-help but not so self-helpiness deck of cards that are just so much fun. All right, Mother, Father, God, please come into this reading. I call to the protectorate. Wow, thank you. What is the message for the collective today? What is the message for the collective today? All right, and that was pretty definitive. Generosity. Okay, and we have a hippopotamus with a little tiny baby rabbit. Okay, I give generously to those around me, no matter how much or how little I have. I know there is more than enough to go around, and the key is to allow it to keep going around without stopping. If I stop the flow, I am like the one person at the stadium who doesn't do the wave. That's just funny. All right, so, and remember what I've said about, you know, if you don't like how I do things or you don't care for my readings, then, you know what, find someone. There's a gazillion, a little exaggeration, but there's a gazillion readers and types of readers and things, and, you know, great. You know, it's, I haven't turned that fountain on since, and he is still, he knows as soon as I start talking and this little light comes on, there might be water in the fountain, so he is so funny. That's my boy. Okay, so anyway, just like with anything, and giving doesn't mean deplete yourself financially, okay? It could be giving of your time. It could be giving a good thought or a good word or saying uplifting prayers for someone, or going out, and if you see someone struggling to get something in the car at the, I don't know, at the Lowe's or something, you know, just say, hey, don't scare them, you know, just say, hey, could I give you a hand? Do you need some help getting that in there? I get it. I do that all the time, and it's a struggle. Do you need a help? Do you need a helping hand? You know, don't be all creepy about it. And say, hey, can I help you? Let me get in your car. No, don't be all creepy and weird. But just say, hey, I've been there. Do you need some help? And usually they'll say, oh, no, no, no. And then you're like, okay, well, just thought I'd ask. But you know what? It changes something in them. And it may start them in the process of maybe they do need to ask for help more. So there you go. Always be safe. Keep yourself safe. But, you know, it doesn't hurt to help. And sometimes it is financial help. Sometimes it's just a kind word. Sometimes people don't even know what you're doing for them or that you've done something for them. You know, that's okay. You know, and I open to the card Innovation. And okay. All right, blah, 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 blah. I'm going a mile a minute. All right, so I am getting ready to use the deck called the Priestess of Light. The Priestess of Light Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor and Kimberly Weber. Okay, so I felt like when I started pulling cards today, there was a theme, and the theme is that of divine presence of female energy, feminine energy that is not suffering from the Stockholm Syndrome, but also is truly standing in strength and power. Okay? So let's see what the Priestess of Light Oracle has to say from our Divine Feminine. I can feel Divine Feminine coming in and stepping around as soon as I asked and called on that. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. And I've been looking at anything I have with the image of the guardian angel walking the kids across the bridge. That has always been such a powerful symbol and sign for me. That's been in the forefront of my mind. If you don't know what it is, that's okay. But it's a nurturing, kind energy. All right, so let's see. What is the message for the collective today from the Priestess of Light Oracle? All right, come on, you all. Priestess of Light Oracle. Divine Feminine, what is the message you have for us today? Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. There is no rush. All things in due time. You are walking the right path. You are growing internally. All things will come into fruition when they need to. That's what I'm hearing. When I just ramble like that, I'm not really rambling. I'm actually channeling what Spirit's telling me. All right, this one is Hidden Knowledge, Akashic Records, Silent Understanding. If you are not familiar with the Akashic Records, it is the library of the soul, basically. That's how it's viewed very often. It's the record of all the lifetimes you've lived, all the lessons you've learned throughout all of them. It is that... oh, and on the resources video I offered, Mark at Akashic Awareness, he's the one that I learned how to read the Akashic Records. I took a class from him, and he, so if you are interested, reach out. That was on the, it's a short video, and also I listed all those links in the community comments section as a post. So it's right at the top. All right, Hidden Knowledge. And it looks like that's a bobcat kind of around her head. Bobcat came up yesterday or the day before, I don't remember. Watch and listen. Watch and listen. That's what I'm getting. And then Shamanic Journey. Purpose, attunement, and vision quest. Oh, love the horse. Love, love, love the horse. Shamanic journeying is, again, a type of meditation, meditative practice that is sort of active meditation practice. So Google it, look it up. It's a wonderful practice, and it's a great way to astrally travel. Okay, something's going on. What is going on? Why am I was very calm, and now all of a sudden I'm getting agitated. What is going on? All right, I just need to hear what they're saying. All right. The message is, again, these are general messages for the collective, so take what resonates, but they're saying just get to it. All right. today, go within. Someone needs to go within today. Go within and find that place within you. It's sort of like it's your black box. It's sort of like when you hear about the black box on a plane, and that's where they find information about what's been happening on the plane, what happened if something negative happened. I'm not saying anything negative is going to happen, but I'm saying it's that place within you that is almost inviolable. It's your protected core. You hold the key to it. Go within. Go within today. Find out what is really motivating you. And be honest with yourself if something is missing in your life. And be honest about what it is. Look at what your needs are as opposed to what you want. They're telling me to talk about a dream I had last night because it's important and it's a practice that maybe would be helpful. I have very often dreamt of houses in my dreams. And there's one in particular that always shows up. And I knew someone who used to tell me about a process of meditation or journeying that would... you could go to a house as a representation of your soul to kind of check on it, make sure it's all intact. And it's a great practice, and I was very grateful for that information. But this is different, and this I've done for a long time. And the house in my dream is representative of something I need to be aware of, something going on, or even something physically going on in my home that I may need to look at and repair, which has happened too. Last night I had a dream and I saw, and this message about going within isn't for me. I've already done all my work, and I do a lot in the morning when I get up before I do these videos to make sure I'm coming from a straightforward, healthy place and not putting my own stuff into the read, you know. But if you see a location, a repetitive location in your dreams, and I feel like someone is, notice if it takes you to a specific room. What is that room? Where are you going? What are you looking at in that room? Okay. Is there anything blocking you from getting to that space? Is it a hidden room? Does anyone know about it? Now, all of this is in the dream state. So a lot of that is just psychology and your brain working stuff out in your subconscious, but it's also a combination of spirit and spirit work. So if you were dreaming about a room, notice what's in the room. Is it clean? Is it full of cobwebs? Has it been attended to? Is it a safe place or is it a scary place? Because that is something going on internally. Now, go in and make changes. With a snap of fingers and the wave of a hand, say, clean this room. Turn it into something beautiful and wonderful. Change your internal landscape. And the exterior will follow. Now, I know that's getting a little odd, but I have found it to be very helpful for me. Now, there is also a meditation that you can do. You know what? We're going to do it right now. So we're just going to do the rest of this. We're going to do sort of a guided meditation. It's going to be very, very brief. And I'm going to give you a basic template of how to go into your place of peace, how to find your place of peace and your safe place, okay? That you can go to anytime, anywhere that is protected. And Spirit is saying yes, yes, yes. So this is all of this angst and all this energy rolling off me. It's to get us to this place. All right, thank you. All right, so Take a few deep breaths, in and out. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. You are going to relax and feel all tension roll down from the top of your head, across your shoulders, down your arms, your back, your legs, into your feet, which are grounded into the floor. Release all unwanted stress of the day, because for the next few minutes, we are dedicating our time to ourselves. Just a few minutes. So breathe in and breathe out. And know that you are safe within your own thoughts, safe within spirit. You are divinely guided. And call in your protectorate or your protector guides to surround you as you complete this work. It is a labor of love and joy. You can keep your eyes open or you can close your eyes, either way. I want you to visualize in your mind's eye that you are standing at the top of a staircase and you're looking down the staircase. And it starts to curve and wind, and you see it almost like a spiral. And you're not afraid because you know you are safe. You are simply walking down this spiral staircase without any pain, without any suffering. You are able to do this easily because in this space you can do anything. You are walking down into the heart of the earth, the safe place where the Divine Mother will surround and protect you. As you walk down the spiraling staircase, you stop in front of a door at the bottom of the staircase. You can touch the door, or you can simply command that it open. And the door opens, and it opens into a beautiful field. A field of flowers that's warm with a cool breeze. And you know you are completely surrounded with love, and you are completely protected in that space. You cross the threshold of that door and step onto the grassy field. Flowers in colors you've never imagined before. And you start walking along this field, and you notice the sounds of birds, a stream nearby, and there is only you. No one is allowed into this space unless you allow them into this space. You continue to walk until you see a structure, a building with another door. You walk to this door and you place your hand against it, and it opens because it only opens for you. And when you step inside, you understand where you are. It is your place of peace. Your place of peace, your place of safety, your place where you can look inward and you can manifest and you can dream fully. There are no worries. There are no responsibilities. There is simply peace in this space, and it can look like whatever you want it to be. It is your room. It is your place of peace. While you are there, find a comfortable spot to sit. Inhale deeply and exhale. And if you so choose, ask your primary guide or guardian to sit with you, or simply be in the space with your own energy, not connected to time or space. Notice what is around you in your room, in your place of peace. If there's something you don't like, then it needs to leave. Only that which brings you comfort and happiness is allowed in this space. This is a place you can come to at any time you need to. It is a place you carry within you. And you can be there immediately at any time. Simply see that door that you placed your hand on. No one can enter but you. When you see that door and you place your hand on it, or you blow on the door, or you simply say, "Open," it only responds to you. And that is a place that you can go to as often as you want to reset, recharge, connect with your higher self, with your spirit guide or guardian, if you so choose. And it is a place for you to go within and find the answers you seek, or to simply rest. It's time to come back into this space now. So you stand and you look around, and you know that this is yours, truly your space, your room, your place of peace. And you know you will be back. You turn and you walk back out the door, and you watch it close. And then you turn to look at this beautiful field of wildflowers again. And you see the first door at the edge of the field. And you walk toward it, or you float toward it. You can fly toward it. You can do anything in this space that you want. But when you come to that first door, it opens, and you see the staircase. And you begin to climb your way, or just rise. And suddenly you are back into this world, into this time, and into this space. Take a deep breath and exhale. Feel comfortable in your own body, because you are perfect as you are. Begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers. And when you are ready, open your eyes. And remember what your place of peace looks like. Okay. Excuse me. I'm going to put a disclaimer on the beginning of this video, not to listen to this while you're driving or doing anything. That you need to be in a place where you could sit, because it does contain a meditation. If that makes you uncomfortable, don't do it. You are in control of it. It is entirely up to you whether you choose to utilize it or not. And I hope it's helpful for some of you. Some of you will just, there will be people who will watch it and they're like, whatever. And then there's some of you who will go there frequently, and it truly will be a healing place for you. You can go there for healing. You can go there for whatever you want. If you don't like the idea of stairs, make it an escalator. Or just say, I need the door. And have your door to your room in front of you in your mind. As soon as you close your eyes, you see it. You don't have to go through that long process. So just be aware of that too. And we are already starting to run a little bit long here. I am going to do one card because I really felt pulled to this deck today. It's Work Your Light Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell. And I feel like we need something to round this out. And I heard to pick up this card. The card is called Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. And that's pretty much what we just had. No one is allowed in that space unless you invite them in. This is a beautiful card. Understand that you are completely surrounded and protected by divinity. We just have to understand it and believe it, and know that we are so much more powerful than we give ourselves credit for. We are in a human incarnation right now, but at some point when we are on the other side, we are in our best and highest versions of ourselves and in full spirit form. And there may be others who call on us to help them at that point. So that means you have the power to help yourself right now. Connect with your higher self and be well. Okay. As always, it's been interesting. All right, I love you all. Thank you. And I hope you are able to find peace and happiness today, and know that you are surrounded by love. Okay, everybody. That's it. See you tomorrow.